Hey y'all, welcome to episode 257 of Consignment Chats, where today we are here together to talk so many topics of reselling and maybe even a little consignment. But we got some things to delve into. First, we're coming off of the holiday. Thanksgiving was this past weekend. I need to know, ladies, I haven't caught up with y'all. How was your long weekend?
Snowy.
First, well, I want to say
Snowy.
this. We have never taken this long of a weekend off
Unless we're together.
unless we're together at a conference or something. This was the first time Consignment Chats took a long weekend off where we were just apart and home doing our things. Okay, let's talk about this. Hey y'all, welcome to Consignment Chats. This is Molly, and I'll be joined by my co-hosts Libby and Samantha.
I missed you guys.
I know. It was weird.
I can't do it. I can't do it again. 4 days at home. And I didn't start any of those days with a motivation in minutes. Like
Yeah.
So it's one thing when you're traveling, like whatever, you have a whole nother schedule. There's other stuff going on, but like I was at home. It's hard enough getting through Saturday and Sunday without it. Like the heck?
Right. Okay. So did any of you even go in the 24-hour room to work at all? Did you?
I did. I went in the co-working room on Friday for a little bit.
National Ambrosia Day.
Now it's been renamed to National Sambrosia Day, which I love even better. I love Sambrosia even better. All right. So we got to tell the Ambrosia story because there are listeners here that are like, what? They're looking at their calendars going, I don't see a national Ambrosia. What is happening?
So what happened last year, the day after Thanksgiving, guys? Or 2 years ago?
So anyway, Molly and I are on Motivation in Minutes, right? It's the Friday after Thanksgiving. We're doing our thing and Samantha's not there. Okay. It's weird, but we trudge on. We do the thing and a couple hours go by. We're not hearing from Samantha. We're texting her. Are you okay? We're
calling each other.
We're stalking Facebook and social media. Like, did something happen to her? This is so unlike her. Oh my gosh. I'm like, should we call her husband? Like, this is just so weird. It was like, what time was it by the time we finally heard? Like 3:00 in the afternoon when we heard back. And Molly and I are on the phone, like, and texting back and forth the whole time. Like, what happened to our girl? Like, is there anything we can do? How do we know if she's safe? All of these things. And Samantha messages us and says, what do you say, Samantha?
I didn't see what the big deal was. I had set my phone down and decided that I wasn't really going to pay attention to it because it's the day after Thanksgiving. And on my days off, Bill brings me breakfast in bed. Well, the day after Thanksgiving, Bill brings me ambrosia salad in bed because my aunt makes the best ambrosia salad and I want it for breakfast next morning. I don't even eat it at Thanksgiving. Don't even deal with it. I save it for the next morning. And so I was spending my day eating ambrosia salad in bed, living my best life. And these poor women were freaking out. And
frantic.
I was like,
frantic. We were frantic.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a great day. Like,
we were checking the one hospital within a 2-hour drive of hers going, do you have any Samantha Pratt?
So we told our friends about this over on the Nashville Flippers channel, and they decided that was a legitimate reason to be off work that day. I maybe should have communicated with my friends, but it's a legitimate reason to be off work. So in the comments right now, tell me, is the day after Thanksgiving also a holiday? Like, I feel like Black Friday is not that great anymore, but National Ambrosia Day sounds pretty good.
I took it seriously. I made ambrosia for the first time ever. I had it on Friday. Now, I did not have it in bed Friday morning, but I did have it on Friday. First time ever making ambrosia. Oh gosh, it's so delicious. Oh,
it is so good.
I'm going to be the other side of the coin here. I do not like ambrosia. I have never liked ambrosia. I cannot do it, but in honor of National Ambrosia Day, so that I at least felt as I gave a little effort, I did eat a bowl of cottage cheese with blueberries. That was about the closest I could
Close.
get with my liking. Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
So my
And it
aunt
was
won't
good.
put cottage cheese in her ambrosia salad, but I love it. And I mean, like, everybody loves cottage cheese now. So I feel like I was putting that in dessert before it was cool.
Right.
So yeah.
I went old school, traditional pistachio pudding mix, Cool Whip, marshmallow, pineapple, and mandarin oranges. Went
Only
old
thing that
school.
would have made that better is a little flaked coconut in there.
You know, the recipe did call for that, but I didn't feel like going to the store and getting it, so I didn't.
So what's funny is that everything you list on its own, I like, but to combine it all together, I just can't do it.
It's so
And I'm not
fluffy
saying
and-
I've never tried it. I'm not one of those that's like I've tried it. I just can't do it. It's not
Well,
my
and
jam.
And the funny thing is, in the Midwest, we just call it a Jello salad or a fruit salad. Our fruit salads and our Jello salads always have Cool Whip and lots of sugary things. And nobody's recipe is ever the same. Some people put mayonnaise in theirs. And
Whoa, Lord, ho,
Oh,
ho,
yeah.
ho, ho, ho.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta stop this nonsense.
So Samantha, after I'd
not
already
feeling
gone
well.
shopping, let me know that the colored marshmallows, like the pastel
are better.
colored marshmallows, are so much better in the
Yeah.
ambrosia salad. But I just use the plain white. So
they have more fake additives and preservatives. I
yeah,
think that's
I mean,
probably
it's
why.
all
Yeah. More chemicals.
I mean, this is a big deal because we've all been on like a pretty serious health kick for the past, year at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that went out the window over the 4-day weekend.
I mean, it
Right.
nothing counts on National Ambrosia Day, which
Yes.
yeah.
So we did have others celebrate National Ambrosia Day. We were in our little Marco Polo group and there was some chatter about it. And Kristen, a rural squirrel, is with me where she did not do the ambrosia salad, but she was celebrating in her own way, but that was not her jam either.
Isn't she like vegan or something? Isn't she a crunchy granola person or something? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Kristen, are you a crunchy granola?
No, maybe not. Actually,
Do you consider my husband a crunchy granola person because he's vegan.
I tell him
crunchy granola about him.
I tell him he's crunchy granola just when he eats, because if you ask him why he's vegan, he goes on a whole crunchy granola like TED talk about it. So there's a small part of him that is. And I say crunchy granola in the most nicest, endearing way as someone who's always dreamed to own a Subaru and loves to can her own food. I'm currently making bone broth right now, so it's fine. It's fine.
Trad wife.
Yes.
Trad wife.
Yes. I need to get my sourdough out of my fridge. I put her in there for the weekend because I wasn't going to use her, but yeah.
All right, guys, let us know in the comments what your recipe for ambrosia is, or if you just can't stomach it.
If you just can't stomach it,
we
need to know. And will you, moving forward, start celebrating National Ambrosia or Sambrosia Day? You can call it either.
So I go to Thanksgiving and I tell my aunt about this, and my sweet little aunt is like such a nerd, and she's adorable. And I tell her, because it wasn't on the list. My one aunt says we don't need ambrosia, and then I always argue and say bring it anyways. And so it wasn't on the list. So I'm texting my aunt a couple days before, and I'm like, "You're bringing ambrosia, right?" And she's like, "Yes, I am." Okay, great. So I tell everybody at Thanksgiving, because there was only like 10 of us there this year. And I said, I just want you to know, I've created a movement. Like, I'm just telling you, it's all based on Aunt Maggie's ambrosia. And tomorrow is National Ambrosia Day. And then my brother started calling it Sambrosia. And it got to the point where I was talking with my cousin and they're all yelling, Sam, Samantha, Sammy. And my brother finally says, Sambrosia. And I'm like, what up? And that's now my nickname.
I love it. Yeah. So there we have it. Okay. Celebrating Sambrosia Day. It was a good one.
It's the first C Chats holiday.
Yeah.
Officially.
Yeah. We want to thank Joe of I Flip That for joining in the fun, and our other friends for joining in on the fun.
Yeah.
Although they wanted to do an episode in our pajamas eating ambrosia on National Ambrosia Day, but that did not happen. Maybe next year we'll all do it.
Maybe.
Or not.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
I have like a bananas in pajamas song stuck in my head now. Bananas in pajamas.
Yeah. All right. So, Libby, how was your week? How was your holiday?
Good. I did a non-Thanksgiving this year to kind of disrupt my string of interesting
Not so lovely
Thanksgivings.
Thanksgivings.
Yeah, and it worked. It was disrupted. I'm ready to go back to regular life and all the things that accompany it. I don't know. Gave me a little perspective on what I appreciate. And you know what I discovered?
What?
Stay tuned for Reseller Reflections.
Oh, she did it. Oh, well, this is going to go out tomorrow. So are you saving that Reseller Reflection for tomorrow?
Oh, right. I'm going to have to save it. Oh, gosh. Wait, let me make myself a note. Jeez.
Being that we record the day before it goes out. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So here's the thing. We took these 4 days really off, although I did list and stuff Saturday and Sunday and whatnot. But I got to tell you, Nick was a little antsy and having a very difficult time with the building of the number of items you had to ship. He was very much, oh my gosh, Libby has this and this to ship. Oh, Libby, and I would get a report every, 3 to 5 hours about how Libby's shipping was increasing and how was she going to do it and where is she? And he was very concerned. And I'm like, I'm sure Libby is going to be thrilled to know that you are this worried about her.
I didn't think anybody cared, really. I was I wasn't even going to mention the backlog of shipping I'm dealing with. He told
me that the shipping time was the handling time was changed on our shipping, which I had no idea. He told me this. He told me, he gave me the up-to-date on Libby's shipping. And last night I was like, oh my gosh, Molly, I feel like I should go and help her. She's got 40 plus items to ship now. Is she okay? Have you talked to her? I said, she is wonderful. I have not talked to her, but she was going to enjoy all this time. So leave her alone.
It was National Ambrosia Day. You knew where I was. I was eating ambrosia.
I knew you were having a good break and I knew you were going to be having fun. And, these are the things we do. This is the beauty of what we do. We can change our shipping time and take some time to enjoy. And you know what? It's a great thing that you have 40 plus items to ship. What's the other side of that? You could have nothing to ship.
I'm actually happy about the shipping.
Yeah.
Before has been as we've been talking about. Yeah. I feel like things are finally kicking up a little bit. I hope they stay like this. Yeah.
Hopefully, I said a couple weeks ago things were picking up and then it crashed hard. So
well, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like Etsy's been on fire.
Yes. Holy cow.
Okay, so do you guys opt in for a month or two ago? They said automatically sign up for our Cyber Week promotion or whatever, and you click yes to opt in, and they will automatically promote your store and put a code on it for Cyber Buy 25 is the code or whatever. I have been selling so much stuff. They did it all week. They started it last Tuesday or something. And still the stuff I'm shipping out today has it because it's Cyber Monday. So I have sold so much on there with that promotion. And I mark things up on there. So it's the same price as I would have sold it somewhere else. Only they have less fees.
Right.
So yeah, it's crazy. We also had a 40 plus weekend. So it's
baby.
Yeah, it's crazy. Now, they're not a lot of high dollar things, but still, I did sell this toaster that is broken toaster, and that is the price it sold for, $89.10. It is, you put the bread in standing up, and the little conveyor belt goes through. So this one plugs in and heats, but the conveyor belt doesn't move. I bought it for $5 at a rummage sale, and it sold for $89. However, this is the PSA that everybody should go check their shipping policies, because I must have edited my shipping policy on Etsy at some point for my bigger items, and they only paid $5 in shipping.
Ouch.
Which is cheaper than my less than 1 pound shipping.
Ouch.
I usually charge $25 flat rate, and I apparently missed the 2 when I filled it in. So they got a good deal on shipping. Yeah. But it should be fine. It's fine. Sold for $89 for a broken toaster.
Right. You still got money in the bank off of it.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
But I definitely went and checked my policy. I'm like, how did this happen?
Like, what? Oh, a little typo there. Oops. Oops. So I'm assuming you fixed it.
I did fix it immediately. eBay is fine. That one's good. So yeah, I don't know why more people didn't buy big stuff on Etsy from me, but
yeah. So y'all let us know in the comments if you did the Etsy cyber sale, if you opted in, and whether you did or not. How have your Etsy sales been? Because Etsy was busy this weekend. I was quite happy.
Yeah. And we did not opt into the cyber sale. And I don't think, because I remember when everybody was talking about it in our co-working room, that we did not have the banner in our shop to like as an option. So
gotcha.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe you have to be like a star seller or something.
Gotcha.
Our response rate on Etsy for our messages disqualifies us.
I am currently not a star seller. I was for months and months.
Oh, okay.
And my sales were crap. And then I missed a message from someone, a message that didn't even like need responding to.
Oh.
And it went longer than 24 hours. And oh my gosh, does that plummet everything? Everything else is 100%. My reviews are all amazing. My handling time is like 5 minutes. Like, it's great.
Well, I always love it because I never know, like, when you have to respond on Etsy messages, like, is it that if they respond, you need to respond back? Because like when they're like, thank you, and they come back and you're like, okay, great, thank you, glad this all worked out, have a great day. And then they're like, have a great day too. And I'm like, hey, you too.
I know.
I got to be the last to say something so I don't get in
shout out to the Donovan collection, the Don. Because we were, again, in the you guys need, anybody listening to this, it is not part of our co-working room. It is 24 hours. We are in there. We are working, get so many good tips, tricks, all of the
Let's clear, we are not all in there for the full 24 hours.
Oh, right.
However.
Happen in and out. But he said, oh, well, here's what I do when that happens on Etsy is he just uses an emoji. Like when there's nothing else to say, like a thumbs up emoji or a smiley face or something. And that is a good way to end it. So well for me.
It's so funny because he is the least emoji using person you'd ever picture in your mind.
I don't know if he does it, but he had that advice.
But what a great way to stop the back and forth. Because it's
but it's hard. So if they're a seller, are they held to the same standard even though they sent the message? Do they
the sellers are going back and forth? Like, I'm going to be the last one.
Yeah.
Never ending thing. Oh God. So I recently had someone buy an ugly sweater. It was vintage. It was beautiful, but hideous all at the same time. Missing some ribbon, like had a stain on the sleeve. Like I photographed it and did all the things. And she goes, it only had one shoulder pad. I didn't mention anywhere in the listing, nor take a picture of the fact that it didn't even had a shoulder pad. Whatever. So she got like a bonus shoulder pad, but no, she didn't. So
it's all about perspective. All about perspective.
Right? I'm like, I promised you zero shoulder pads. You could not complain that one was missing. So she bought it last week and asked me to rush it because she needed it for the weekend. And so I sent it 2-day FedEx before the holiday. It got to her on Thursday or Friday, whatever day it got to her, Saturday night or Sunday morning after her party. I'm assuming she would now like to return said $50 ugly sweater and gives me all this. It was missing this. It was that. This is a terrible item, blah, blah, blah. And I said, you can absolutely get a refund if you send it back to me, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I'll ship it out on Monday. Great. Done. Thank you. She then proceeds to send 5 bajillion messages in the middle of the night about how she's disabled, can't make it to the post office, can't bring it back. I don't need to ship it. Do I have to ship it? Why should I ship it? And I'm just like, I just want to ignore these messages so bad. I already told her what to do. Yeah, she's not going to return it to me. Like, it's fine. I'm not going to refund her, but I have to respond because it's empty.
Yeah.
I wonder if the shoulder pad like really jacked up her back or something, like wearing the one around to the party. You know?
Oh, that was good. She's got a neck crink now over there.
That single shoulder pad could be really, really detrimental to your health and your posture.
She sent a picture too, and it's the shoulder pads that were like in one little piece of yarn, so you could like, easily pull it out. I'm like, what is the big deal here?
Right. Oh, so I had one on Etsy. I just forgot it. I was thinking about it the whole time you were saying that. What was the one, Libby, that happened? And I was like, I don't even. Oh, I had somebody buy a vintage members only jacket the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Shooter McGavin over there. All right.
And they bought it, which was great. But then they followed up with a message that was not a kind, loving message, kind of a little bit of, I don't know. It just had a very harsh sound to it, though.
Did they get kicked out of the club? They wore their members only jacket and they were like, you're not a member here. And now they're sad.
Well, they didn't get their members only jacket because they sent me this message and said, I need this by Thursday. If it comes after, I'm going to return it to you.
Oh,
and okay. This was 48 hours. Like they bought it and they wanted it in 48 hours, but they paid for ground advantage.
Right.
If you want it in 48 hours, then you need to pay for expedited shipping.
Right.
And even then I can't guarantee you're going to get it. So I just canceled the order. And
I think that was the right thing.
And just said, there's no way I can guarantee this getting to you. And because I wasn't going to ship it to them and then have to go through the whole return process.
Right.
Not with ground advantage, with the holidays here. There was no way I was going to do that. So I just.
Well, and that's what this sweater, she had sent a message, can you send this FedEx? I would like it by this weekend or something like that. And I have expedited shipping, which she did not choose. However, I have flat rate shipping, and because of the weight of it and where she was located, I was able to just purchase the FedEx today or whatever. And I still wasn't out any money. I didn't make any money on shipping, but I wasn't out any money. I thought I was doing my good karma thing there. Like, oh, absolutely. I just printed the label. It'll be to you by blah, 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 blah. Like, what the hell?
No good deed goes unpunished.
No good deed goes unpunished.
That falls under that category.
All right. Since we're talking about shipping, I want to talk about a hot topic. If y'all can see over my shoulder there, I have a box of, what is that in that box?
Packing peanuts.
Peanuts.
You got yourself a box of nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's the holidays.
No. Okay.
It's the holidays. Everybody wants those cans of nuts, man. Anyway, I don't remember where I was, but we got in this conversation recently about packing supplies again. So
it was last night in our reseller reset.
Was it in reseller reset?
Because
okay, so it's so long ago.
we mentioned my hippopotamus on our live last week, I believe. The hippo finally sold. This is the last time I swear any of you will hear about it. And I was extra careful when we were packaging it because I insured it and I didn't want it to come back and say you didn't, package it correctly. So I took pictures all along the way, and it all paid off because the guy already left me a wonderful review. Woo! That shipping and packaging was superb. He will use sorting by Samantha again, and he highly recommends me. So that was great. Like the minute he got it delivered, he was in love. So we're good. The hippopotamus saga is over. But that got us talking because I rarely use packing peanuts unless I'm floating something. And like back in the day of like VCR DVD combos, all the time, packing peanuts all the time. I was floating them electronic boxes. But I kind of used up the last of my packing peanuts for this, and I might buy a small bag just in case. But so last night, Candace said, I just could not believe you guys were using packing peanuts. And I forgot what a controversy. I love you. That's why it's dramatic. She's laughing on the train right now, hopefully. But I forgot that it used to be such a hot and heavy controversy. And Griff, especially from the eBay podcast, he really always gave like he was like Bob Barker with spaying and neutering your animals. Griff was with the packing peanuts. Like,
For it or against it?
yeah. So what is everybody, for it or against it?
For it or against it? So part of my story was I used to be very adamant about if I bought them to buy the cornstarch ones because they are so very much environmentally friendly. You can hose them down to nothing, which is also fun, BTW.
Oh, totally fun. I love
isn't
to
it
do that
fun?
even in the sink when it's not so nice out. You just
Yeah,
oh,
it's like you could
it's
throw it
very
like
satisfying.
you
Very
could throw it
satisfying.
like snow in your yard and then just turn the sprinkler on. It's so much fun. But anyway, listen to that money going down.
Right. I'll
So
just
that
send you
was
some
what,
snow.
if I had to buy it, I would buy that. Well, as you know from episodes, unless you're new and this is your first episode, if you are, welcome. My shipping manager, aka my hubby, has just takes control. I mean, so he was my shipping manager, and back when he first started, he would say, "Oh, honey, we need some more poly mailer bags of this size." Okay, I'll order them. Now I don't even know. I get a knock at the door and go out there, and there's like boxes and poly mail. I'm like, he ordered shipping supplies. Like he now just does it all, and I have zero
Everything.
control. Orders it
Everything.
all. But
That's
it's
amazing.
been killing me. Okay, so yes, I don't want to sound unappreciative. I appreciate that he's willing to take that over and do it. I appreciate it. We never discussed it. He just started doing it. But my finance man, who's usually very much a nickel and dimer, needs to change his mentality on shipping supplies because it kills me to think how much money we've been spending on shipping supplies. Now, I get it. American Bubble Boy, buy that bubble wrap. We do it. I will always buy that bubble wrap from them. It comes to my door within 24 hours. I love it. It's a done deal. That's an expense that we know we're going to get. Do we get secondhand bubble wrap? Absolutely. What I used to get was bags of secondhand peanuts. And I like that because I could put them in a big trash bag and keep them and use them. But we're not getting them as much anymore, which gives me hope that maybe others aren't using them as much anymore. But I'm not getting the secondhand at all.
I'm still getting enough secondhand. I've never bought peanuts. I only use I'm all into secondhand peanuts. It's been enough. I get enough to, you know, sustain me. But I also don't use a whole lot of peanuts.
See, and I do because, as Nick said, if you want to stop spending money on peanuts, how about you talk to the woman who sources all the breakable vintage hard goods? That would be me. That would be me. Yeah.
Do we call them sloppy second nuts? No.
Okay.
All right.
We are riding the line today, kids. Riding the line. Well, here's my thing. If I'm going to spend money on peanuts, I would prefer to spend the money on the cornstarch-based peanuts versus the nasty for your environment pink. He's like, they're static free. I'm like,
he was so happy that they were static free.
That gives me so much less pleasure. I want to know that I'm not putting more yuckiness into the environment. That means more to me than static free. I'm not shipping a ton of electronics, so it's not important to me.
Right. So that being said, we all buy our bubble wrap that we try to get it secondhand and get it out of dumpsters and all that stuff. But we buy our bubble wrap from American Bubble Boy. Everybody use this QR code or the link below to order yours as well. They have a ton of deals going on for Black Friday, and I think they're still going on when this episode comes out because they were going to do like a 10-day of Christmas kind of thing. And if they are not, and I am lying, it doesn't matter. Do an order because then you'll be notified of when they do a 10-day of Christmas. They do so many. They do so many promotions and emails and stuff, and the only way to get them is to use this code and place an order. But they have recycled bubble wrap that is slightly, and I mean like $2 more than their regular bubble wrap. I feel like it's very cheap, but it's more expensive. Do you guys order the recycled bubble wrap?
You know what? I don't know. I'm going to have to ask my shipping manager what he orders because he does
I
all the
think
bubble
it's-
boiler.
I think it's like a slightly different color, like it's green or something, like just
But
slightly.
no, ours is clear.
I
Yeah,
don't order
I
it
use the
either.
clear as well.
Yeah, me too. And partially because I just go in and reorder. They have an awesome thing in your account where you just see what your past orders were and you can just click and reorder it. So I don't peruse their stuff as much as I should. Although they did tell us that they're working on adding some awesome stuff like boxes.
Yes.
So we're going to have to keep an eye on that.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah, when we can get all of our shipping supplies in one spot, that's going to be great.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but yeah, they do have a recycled version that I have not purchased, and I should. I think I just placed an order yesterday and Saturday, which I will have today because they're so fast, even in the middle of nowhere. But I think on my next order, I'm going to do recycled.
Yeah. I got to talk to my shipping manager about that because that was always a big focus of mine when it came to shipping supplies, was to get them secondhand from other people, reduce, reuse, recycle. And we've gotten away from that. Poly mailer bags you're always going to have to buy. Like that's
Always.
a given. You got to buy the poly mailer bags. And there's always, for me, because I love doing so much vintage hardware stuff, I'm always going to have to spend some money on bubble wrap.
Yep.
But the other stuff, he's been buying boxes on the regular. He's been buying peanuts on the regular. We gotta have a come to Jesus shipping manager moment. We're gonna have a staff meeting. So and figure this out because I don't know.
Do your neighbors bring you boxes? Maybe you just need to
have
oh, good. You need to have the outreach.
I have the cutest little delivery girl that comes across the street about every other day or so, and little Ava plops a box on our stoop that's got packing pillows and boxes and whatnot in it. So they do it on the regular. I need to do another shout out on the Nextdoor app because when I did that, I got a lot. So I told Nick the other day because we were talking about it that I need to do that and get some more boxes. What he doesn't like, and I get it, y'all. So please give us feedback in the comments what you do. He likes that when he orders the boxes, he can put them by size flat where they are, and it keeps everything. Or when I bring in neighbors' boxes, they're all random sizes, and they get like it's not as easy to house them by size and
that's
whatnot.
the Rain Man in him. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it is the Rain Man in him. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of do both. Like I have people bring me boxes. My sister has a business where she's ordering a lot of stuff. So I get all her boxes. I get all the peanuts and the paper and all of that, but it's not enough for the amount I'm shipping. So I do have to order it. You know, as you know, my previous partner had worked in a warehouse, and I got all the bubble wrap, all the boxes, so it's been like 2 years of like having to buy stuff, right? Like, I felt like it was free before, you know, it's kind of painful.
Yeah. So, and we've never sat down. This is bad business info, number one here. I'm going to be very, like, I haven't sat down and looked at what we are putting into this as a course of over the year. You know, how that affects what we make. I have not done that.
I'm surprised Nicholas hasn't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Usually he's so on top of that stuff, but we've not sat down and done that at all. So, yeah, I need to start really thinking this through and getting a flow, especially since I'm going to be moving all of this, the plan in the spring into the garage. I'd like to have a well-oiled shipping station down there.
Yeah, that number is painful because I did it 3 months ago when I was working on increasing my profits. Yep. Yeah, and I was like, all right, everybody bring me their boxes. I want only recycled boxes, food boxes. Shout out to Fabulous Flamingos. She uses food boxes to package. She's well known for that. She gets a lot of grief for it, but I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah. She lives in Colorado. I feel like there's so much more that's acceptable in Colorado with the
or from Colorado.
The crunchy granola people over there.
I think it's great.
I love it. So my cousin has a hair salon. I've said that a bajillion times. It's like 2 blocks down the road, and we go and get boxes and all the stuff there every couple weeks. But yeah, also not enough. I haven't got any of the Ground Advantage boxes yet, even though I sent the Poshmark thing in, and then I resent it. I resent it a few weeks later. Yes,
I got my hand up. I'm raising my hand for those on
Yes.
podcasts that can't see. I just think you should reach out to Liz O'Kane at Colorado Reworn because I think she's getting your orders.
Right. A lot of people are, which is why I'm scared to send another one.
She keeps getting email after email and they keep getting delivered and delivered. So I think she took yours, Liz.
There we
Did
go.
you take Samantha's?
I'm loving those shipping supplies. I mean, that's been a real savior. Like they're nice.
So in the boss group, someone asked, like, where do you guys buy your boxes? And we can't buy them on American Bubble Boy using this code right here yet. So a lot of people, including Vicky, Vicky's Overberg, she was like, between the Ground Advantage and the free ones you get through eBay, she's like, that covers all my box needs. Like, we ship everything Ground Advantage these days. Like, and most people will use your eBay boxes for any platform. I do. I don't care if it says eBay, and I'm sure eBay doesn't care that we're advertising on everywhere. So,
right.
But yeah, I had to order more boxes the other day because I did not get the Ground Advantage ones at all. So. But I don't want to send like a third email and then get 500 million of them. So
you just have to list more. It's no problem.
Yeah.
I know. I saw Liz's post. She's like, they keep coming, and I'm like, well, I guess there's worse things that could happen, right? I mean,
yeah,
you know,
our 24-hour room. There's like knocks on people's doors, and they're like, "Oh, look, more shipping supplies." And I'm like, "Stop it! Stop."
I wonder why you haven't gotten them. So strange.
The dogs in the sled have been waiting for enough snow to pull them out to where she lives. You know,
it's not Iditarod season yet. Yeah.
It's not. They're waiting for the season so they can get them to her. Mush, mush.
We do.
Sorry, I had to go
here. That's okay. We do that up here. My aunt had dog sled dogs, and we dog sled did. Yeah. However you say that. We did it. We did it.
They did her odd.
We did her odd.
I just like when you said that you do dogs. And I was like, do your dogs do?
They do. Oh my God. Candace is going to pee herself on this one.
All right. So shipping supplies, you guys let us know what you do. I know we have episodes on this from the past, but you know, we do episodes on these topics, but then you get into your normal workflow and things change and you forget about certain things because there's so many aspects to this business that then you forget to focus on things like I did with shipping supplies when my husband took over. So, you know, we have these discussions to bring it back around. Mm-hmm. So I need suggestions and let me know. I need to talk to my cute new little hairstylist and see if she can get me some hairstylist boxes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing that'll get Nick on board is just have him run the numbers.
Yeah.
Right.
See how much you're spending. He'll be, no doubt, he'll be like,
all
right, all recycled boxes now.
Right.
We'll be talking.
We don't do the free. Because Libby and I share the eBay store, eBay store. Well, we share. I'm under her, so that's hers. So she does the free eBay boxes. So none of that I get as if I own my own.
Well, it's only $50 worth of stuff. You're not missing much.
Yeah,
it's $50. Yeah.
Right. So you know, it
doesn't buy much in the eBay store. How's that? Like I don't.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, let us know. In the meantime, am going to today, I'm going to put out a call out to the Next Door app for some boxes. Since the holidays are here, now is the time to put that out there because everybody's getting their packages starting to come in.
Yes.
That's a good idea. I should do that too. Yeah.
I'm going to put the shout out. So remind me when we're on our live Wednesday and let's see if I've got any update
Molly's gonna be buried underneath the pile of boxes, like coming out for the
Stop!
live.
I
Hello.
That's great.
Yeah. But I do have to make sure that I put in there no chewy boxes, because I don't know if I told this story on this show or not, but I did this once before and got chewy boxes. I got rid of the majority of them because, they had a dog smell to them or a cat. So I got rid of them, but others didn't. So the good ones that had no staining. And we did get feedback on eBay about a kibble that was rolling around in their
You're just trying to give their dog some extra treats, just like
Yeah.
I'm trying to gift some extra shoulder pads. It's totally fine.
a kibble.
Totally.
Yeah, so I still use the chewy boxes, but I do give them an extra look through and a little extra shake now that you told me that story.
It's
Make
gotta
sure
get under
they're
those
kibble
flaps. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Make sure they're kibble free. So anyway.
Oh,
All right, ladies, we got a lot of people that got to put a lot of information in our comments. We're going to be waiting to hear your responses because we asked a lot of you this episode.
A lot of questions.
So,
We are.
A lot of questions.
get in the comments right now. Answer our questions. Do you use the things we're talking about? Do it now.
Ooh, if that
Maybe
doesn't
we're gonna
scare
get
them, I
like
don't
this
know what.
insane shipping tip that's going to just blow our minds and
That's what I'm hoping for.
change everything.
We love to learn from everybody. So, and let me know where you get your packing peanuts. That's a big question. If you buy your packing peanuts, where do you get them from? All right, ladies, until next time.
Cheers.
Look, I got 3 of us. Cheers. Look.
Oh my God, I love it.
Thank you for joining Libby, Molly, and Samantha, the ladies of Consignment Chats, as we grow your reselling business. For all things Consignment Chats, visit us at consignmentchats.com and join our free private communities on Facebook and/or Patreon.